Hello and welcome to this series of Foundry VTT tutorials. My goal is to teach people tips and tricks regarding what I think is the best VTT out there. This series assumes you've already installed and set up Foundry, so we're gonna start from there. In case you have not, there are plenty of other videos that cover it, as well as instructions on Foundry's website and on their Discord server, where they have several channels dedicated to helping people. The link for the Discord channel will be in the description. Now that we're done with the introduction, we're gonna start with the landing page, followed by a quick overview of each of the features. Further videos will go into more details on each feature. When you start Foundry, the first thing you will need to do is install a game system. My Foundry looks a little bit different since I've already been playing for quite a while, and I have several worlds and a bunch of systems and modules. For the purposes of this and future videos, I will use the D&D 5e system. You can install any system by clicking the Install System button. Here you can either scroll to browse all the available systems, search for one if you already know its name, or if you have a link with a manifest of a system, you can paste it down here and click this Install button. We're gonna skip the modules tab for now and leave it for another video. The next thing you wanna do is go to your game worlds. Here you can install a world following the same search or manifest instructions as for the game systems, or you can create a new one, which is what we're gonna do. Name your world and select the game system you want to run, 5e in our case. You can set a background image, a next session date, and a description that every player will see when they join the server. Once you're done with the world setup, you can press the Create World button, after which press on the big play button of your new world. The worlds are sorted in the last played order. On this screen you will want to select the Game Master user, leave the password blank, and press Join Game Session. First thing we want to do is add a bunch of accounts for our players. For that, you need to click this settings icon at the top right and find the user management button. I'm gonna change the GM account name to Dungeon Master and set myself a password. After that, we're gonna press the create additional user button. Name it however we or the player wants and set its password. In Foundry, the GM sets the password for the players. Now that we have a GM and player account, we're gonna take a quick look over configure permissions. Feel free to pause in order to read them, or if you have your own Foundry license, you can just read them in your own world. Now we're gonna press save and return. The next thing we're gonna do is create a scene. You can do that by going to the third icon up top. Here you can either create a folder in order to keep things organized, or create a scene. I like to create folders for each region or city in my campaign, and have all the maps in that area inside it. With this button, you can create a scene directly inside a folder. Name your scene and the scene settings panel will pop up. Here we're gonna set a background image by clicking this button. You can create a folder and upload a file to it and select it, or if you have access to the machine you're hosting Foundry, in my opinion, you can more easily manage the assets using the File Explorer. Alternatively, if you have a file path of your asset, you can paste it here and hit Save Changes. The last thing we want to do is to create an actor. We can do that by going to the Actor tab, the fourth icon, and pressing the Create Actor button. Set its name and type. In our case, it's gonna be a player character. Then hit Create New Actor. Lastly, right-click it and hit Configure Ownership. We will assign it to our player and save changes. With this, we're done with the basic setup of a new world. I hope this helped you. In the following videos, we're gonna cover the features Foundry provides in a little bit more depth. See you next time.